Hey guys, Northwest Chat Thursday here. Got a special guest. Evan came down from our neighboring country. He's going to be traveling with us to Pasco tomorrow, along with someone else, but they're just not able to be here tonight. But anyway, we're going to just talk about a few things, wait for a couple people to get on here before we move forward. Been doing a lot of behind the scenes computer and video and getting ready for stuff this weekend.
Oh yeah,
What do you think, Evan? It's a lot of work, isn't it?
lot of work definitely. Yeah, really looking forward to this weekend. It's nice to see all the behind the scenes stuff that goes into putting a big race on, all the hard work and effort. Hopefully, you guys all like it. Looking forward to getting onto the clay track this weekend, running some off road 8 scale and 10 scale.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great could be a great event. Rick and Gina have done a lot for the NCT starting off this year, this season. So, and you guys have definitely stepped up and shown your support. I think we're at about 156, 160, somewhere in that for pre-signups, which is uh, really good. And then I don't know what we're going to expect for the signups at the track, but I would guess we're going to get over that 200 mark. I would sure think for sure.
Yeah, I would assume we'll get close to 200. Nice to see that we have 71 drivers pre-signed up as well. That number obviously going to grow once we get to the track, but nice to see some interest.
Yeah, definitely. So, just remember tomorrow morning will be practice. I think the track opens around 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. tomorrow night. It'll just be like a live, probably 5 minute session with maybe a minute or so in between, probably for practice. Get out there and marshal, help everybody have a great experience out there. So we're not having just one or two people running across the track, trying to keep everybody going. And then same thing on qualifying and mains day. Hopefully we have a good turnout, so there should be plenty of marshals to go around. I know when we were building the event, putting everybody in, we did a preliminary um, uh, event and what's the word I'm looking for, Evan, for the racing for the qualifying round, as far as
Times
the
table.
yeah, for like a
Yeah.
times table, and not to be set this in stone, but it looks like starting at around 8:30 on Saturday morning with 20. What do we come up? 22 heats.
I believe we're sitting at 22. Again, number likely to grow once we get some trackside signups, but
Yeah,
in the mid 20s likely for heat. So
yeah, and I
nice
think
entries at this one.
yeah, and I think we had 3 minute in between.
Yes.
Is what we're looking
Yeah,
at.
3 minute turnaround time is what we have in the schedule. Hoping for a little bit quicker than that. We can get you guys out of there at a decent time, but we have 3 minutes in the times table currently.
Yeah, and it was about what did we figure out? I think around 6 p.m. Is that what it was?
I think yeah, that with the current entries, we'd be done around 5:30 to 6. So hopefully, with the entries we gain at the track, we should be done by 6 to 6:30, which would be really nice.
Yeah, that would be really so. A little preview of what the Columbia Cup awards are going to look like this year. So that's what you guys are going to be racing for, first through fifth. I would assume there, and I don't know what the TQ is going to look like, but that'll be a surprise, which is always good to keep a little bit of stuff, not everyone to see, but yeah. What do you think the tire is going to be a choice this year for you, Evan, running there?
For me, I'm bringing the whole kitchen sink like I do to most races, but I'm expecting to start on a J Concepts green compound, probably start on a reflex, early transition to a relapse, and once the track starts to get a bit of a clean groove, I end up on a bar last year. So I expect we'll be on bars again at this year, especially with the larger entry count.
Nice. No, I think that's great. And then of course our spec tire is the TZO 601 pre-mount. If we get a lot of people that want second, third pair, we do have some. We'll just have to spend a little time gluing some up. We have some different color wheels. If that happens to be an issue, which I don't think it will. Um, but yeah, looking forward to the weekend. I know earlier in the week there was a little chance of weather, I think, but that's definitely cleared up. We're looking at somewhere around 77, 78 degrees on Main's Day, early 70s on Saturday, and I believe it was mid 60s, low 60s tomorrow. So that's going to be a great time. You know, the racing's going to get better, temperature's going to get better. Don't forget, Gina has a wonderful or fajita. Uh, I guess you call it like a late lunch, early dinner. I think on Fridays that she puts on, and we've had that for a couple of years, and that's pretty nice to have there.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, they're pretty awesome. It's really nice to see Gina doing that for the environment, for the community. Really a good family friendly environment there.
Yeah, most definitely. That's pretty awesome that they're be able to do that. And then I know she has or no, a vendor I believe that's coming um, for Saturday and Sunday, I believe. So that's gonna be great. You know, having a little bit of food right there, so everybody doesn't have to leave to try to get something. But there is, what's the name of that place up around the corner?
And Country Mercantile.
Oh yeah, the Country Mercantile right
Yeah.
there. So you got to stop in there at least once during your weekend to get some good grub coming out of there. So anyway, what do you guys got? Let's get a few comments going on. What are we looking forward to? Um, what classes do you guys think are going to be the biggest battles in this year? That's something that I'm always looking forward to. Is those great battles that you see, and sometimes you're not able to be right there next to the track, but um, when you hear those people talking and kind of yelling a little bit, it gets some attraction to get next to the track and see what's going on. So we we look forward to that race event and that those races happening tomorrow. I think we're probably going to take probably 20, 25 minutes, hopefully between rounds tomorrow. Take a little break, have a little lunch, get everybody kind of regrouped. You know, so we're not flying through the program, but you know we want to get done for at a decent time. And usually on Saturday night, we all try to get together and go somewhere for a big group and just kind of talk about what's going on, you know, in everyone's personal life and just kind of reconnect and see what's next and what everybody wants to hear or see. And you know, if there's a little mini gripe session, that's always understandable. But after everybody rehydrates, maybe that tune will change a little bit. So anyway, what's your biggest thing you're looking forward to, Evan, this weekend?
Really looking forward to getting on the track. Obviously, Gina, Rick, and Ryan put in a nice new layout. Looking like there's going to be some big air jumps there. Nice to see.
Yeah,
Looking forward to seeing some good battles. Notice we have AJ Rodriguez and Liam Coles, two very fast kids from the Northwest coming up. They put on a great show in Spokane last year for the Roar Regionals. Hoping
definitely,
we'll get treated to another one of those this year.
definitely, yeah. And what was the other thing? That's right, with AJ having that's tonight actually. They're doing their kind of a what are we calling it? Oh, what's AJ? What are they calling their thing they're doing tonight? I'm drawing a blank here.
Not too sure.
Well, I mean, it's a clinic, right? It's a yeah that AJ and Joe are doing. So that's pretty great. And it was free for everybody that signed up. I don't know exactly the number. I think like 15 maybe was the limit on that. So um, anyway, that should be a great time. People are gonna have a little more understanding that what goes in you know a great program. Obviously, the program that AJ and Joe have together now they've signed with moved over to Associated. They got great support that's going on there, so it's gonna be great to talk to them now that they've been with them for
Think almost 6 months now. I know they signed at the end of the year.
yeah.
Been working with them a little bit. Really nice to see. Joe really knows his stuff. He's great with setup, great with engine tuning. I know he knows his engine service through Next Level Designs. He also does stickers and visual work for anyone looking for that.
definitely. That's an incredible incredible program that they'll be able to do. The father son and get to travel that way and be at the level that AJ is what 13?
I believe he's around there.
Yeah, 13 years old. So he's given a lot of people a good run for their money, and I think that's gonna continue. So that's really great. So let's hear from a couple more people in the comments, and uh, and then we'll get back to what we're doing this evening, which is getting loaded up for our 4 a.m. Shove off tomorrow morning. So, are you sleeping in the truck, Evan, or what are you doing?
Oh, I'm sleeping in the truck, ready to leave at 4 a.m. sharp.
Yeah, yeah. Don't wake him up. Just fire up the diesel and head on out. So we had to ask about the volume, so we're sitting back a little bit. So maybe we need
Crank her up a bit there.
yeah crank her up a little bit. So again, the Shopify app is open up. So let me transition. Oops, let me go over in here again and back over here, and takes you right to the portal, of course, right? And you can do all kinds of stuff with that. So there it is. That's for the Columbia Cup this weekend. Anybody that doesn't know how to do that, go to nctracing.com, scroll down to the bottom, and be able to click on the appropriate track you want to sign up for. Right now, it's signed up for Pasco, obviously, or showing Pasco, and there's all your classes. Get signed up. I think we're gonna close the online shopping or online signups tomorrow. Give everybody a chance to or give our RD and that everyone the last little bit of people that sign up tonight and tomorrow, and then of course everybody at the track. So should be uh should be a great event. The weather is going to be great, not too hot. It's going to be incredible weekend. Can't wait to see some people that we haven't seen for a few minutes. 2 weeks ago, big event at the barn. Starting off kind of we're calling that 8 scale, 10 scale dirt season, even though that's an indoor, gets people excited for going outdoor running it. So we're really really happy that event can be the way that it is, and we can help support that event. And we'll run through the season with our 6 race series, and then of course end of the season October, week before Halloween, Can-Am Northwest Nationals up there in Linden. We'll be throwing that out, getting some advertising, getting the flyers pushed out here pretty soon. So I think we're kind of wrapping up, Evan, unless you think of anything else you want to talk about. Anybody you want to thank while you're on here tonight?
Yeah, huge thanks to Scott and everyone else behind the scenes for putting these events on. They wouldn't happen without him and the crew. Nice to see all these trucks come together and create an awesome series. So coming out and support the series this summer. Lots of racing, hanging out with your buddies. Just good times all around. Definitely worth coming out to check out.
Yeah, absolutely appreciate that, Evan. And thanks for everybody that's on the live chat. And then even if you're not able to be on it now, you'll be able to go back and watch it later. So don't forget to click like, subscribe, share this page, get some more content happening out there. And we really appreciate you guys for like I say, like Evan talked about, showing up, signing up, supporting the tracks, keeping the hobby alive. We appreciate you guys, and we will see everybody tomorrow.